Yeah. So next part of the lesson we are going to study about the valence electron, isotopes, isobars, and average atomic mass. So, so we'll see that. So already electronic configuration, already you know, we have learned it. If you have any doubt writing electronic configuration, I hope all of you know to write. So, so write one more. I will give like iron atomic number is 26. Copper atomic number is 29. Chromium atomic number is 24. Write the electronic configuration for this. Electronic configuration for these elements. So if you have any problem in writing electronic configuration, please raise your hand. So I hope everyone understood. Rishi, have you written? Rishi, have you written the electronic configuration for this element? Rishi. So if I ask question, you will exit from the meeting. So you would think that we don't know that technique. So when you ask question, you will go out of the meeting. Hmm. All these techniques will spoil you only. Will not spoil us. Yes, Pratham. Yes, Pratham.
हाँ सर.
Yes, Pratham. Have you
हाँ
written
सर.
electronic configuration? Have you written?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಯಾಕೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಬರೀಲಿಲ್ಲ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ?
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋದು.
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಬರೀಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ. Sir, complete. Chayan, I completed. Okay. ಪ್ರೀತಮ್
ಸರ್ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ.
ಬರೀತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಪರಾಗ್ 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 ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ರಿಟರ್ನ್?
ಸರ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಬರೀತೆ ಸರ್.
ಹಾ,
ಇವತ್ತು ಬರೀತೆ.
ಇವತ್ತು ಬರೀತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿದೆ?
ಇವತ್ತು ಬರೀತೆ.
ಬೇರೆ ಹತ್ರ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರೆಯೋದೇ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಮರ ನಿನ್ ಜೀವನದ. ಆ ಬರೀ ಬೇರೆ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗೋದು. ನೀವ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ ಅಂತ ಆಯ್ತು ಹಂಗಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಯಾವುದು ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿ. ಯಾ. So I hope you have written this. Say 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2. So already how much it is? 20. So 3D comes next. So it comes much 56. So this is how to write electronic configuration. So I hope the next video you will write. So we will go to the next part of the lesson. So we are going to study important concept, that is valence electron. Valence electron and valency. Before valency, we will see valence electron. What do you mean by valence electron? which are present in outermost shell of atom. Outermost shell of atom of an element is called valence electron. It's called valence electron. Valence electron. See here. So if I write magnesium, atomic number is 12. We write 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2. So here, which is the outermost shell? This is the first shell, and this is the second shell. This is the third shell. So last outermost shell. Outermost shell is which one? This is the outermost shell. So the valence electron is how much? 2. How much? 2. So one more, chlorine 17, no? Atomic number. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. See here, this is first shell, this is second shell, this is the third shell. If we take large shell, how many electrons are present? How many electrons are present here? If you take large shell, not subshell, we are not talking about subshell, we are talking about the main shell. In this, 7 electrons are there, 5 in the P and 2 in the S. So the valence electron is how much? 7 electrons, 7 valence electron. If I write silicon is 14. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p2. So 14 electrons are there. So first shell, second shell, the third shell. Outermost shell is this one. Valence shell antanu ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ ಇದನ್ನ. Valence shell or outermost shell. So valence shell or outermost shell. See here. So how many electrons? 4 electrons. So valence electron is 4 over here. 4 valence electron. So 4 valence electron. I hope you're getting my point, what I told now. So this is how. So if you write any element, the outermost shell, how many electrons are there? They become outermost. They become valence electron. If I take sodium. See. Sodium how much? Atomic sodium symbol is Na. So atomic number is 11. So write it. You only write it and find out the valence electron. Very easy it is. Space and back. What is the valence electron of sodium? What is the valence electron of sodium? Space and back. Yeah, Anudeep, 1. Okay. Sri Krishna, what is the valence electron of sodium? What is the valence electron of sodium? 1.
Sir, 1.
1. Okay. So it is 1. Say 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. So the outermost shell 1 electron is there. So the valence electron is 1. So this is how to know the valence electron. So you should know the valency also and valence electron also. Yes, sure. So this is about the valence electron. If I have one more, I can write. So calcium is 20. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3p6, 4s2, 4s2. So this is first shell, second shell, third shell. This is the large shell. 2 electrons are present in S, 4s2. So valence electron is how much? What is the valence electron? It is 2 valence electron. 2 valence electron. See, valence electron means by the help of valence electron we can predict the property of element. We can predict the property of element. Predict the property of element. You can assume properties of element. ಏನು property ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು. We can we can assume, but means we can at least we can tell some of the properties by valence electron. See, if we take so here if we take calcium, the valence electron of calcium is 2. Calcium is 2 means, so calcium valence electron is 2. So we can tell it is a metal. It is a metal, we can tell. So by one prediction we can do by this. So see, every element will have electron, certain electron. Say gold and mercury. Gold and mercury. The difference between the gold and mercury is 1 electron, only 1 electron. See that gold will have a separate property and mercury has separate property. Magnesium and magnesium. So I wrote here calcium. So potassium, if you take potassium 19, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1. See, what is the difference between the calcium and potassium? The calcium and potassium, the difference is that it is having one electron in the outermost shell and this is having 2 electrons in the outermost shell. Means it is having atomic number of calcium is 20 and atomic number of potassium is 19. That means only 1 electron is different, the property is different. See, calcium is having separate set of property, and if you take potassium has a separate property. So it is highly reactive. This is not so highly reactive. That is the property. That's the difference. See, only 1 electron. If you take gold and mercury and gold, if you take, so 79 and 80, atomic number is 79 and 80. That means only 1 electron, but the properties are different. So gold is ornament. It is used to in the jewelries. We make jewelries and we wear it because of that shining property. Not react with other element. Mercury is not like that. We cannot. It is in liquid state. So there is a lot of difference. That difference is because of one electron. That's all. That means, say you just say means atomic number not only tells about just the number of electron present in an atom, it also tells about the property of element. So when you know the valence electron, we can predict some of the property. We can predict some of the property. Is it clear? See, that means, so this is what again here also. So one large shell, it is having 1 electron. So this is also a metal. This is also a metal. If I write silicon atomic number is 14. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p2. So here see, how many electrons are there here? What is the valence electron of silicon? Pranav, what is the valence electron of silicon? Pranav.
Oh, sir.
Hello. What is the valence electron of silicon? 4. Yeah. So Vaishnavi message here 4. Yeah, it's right, Vaishnavi. So 4 valence electron. 4 valence electron is there with the silicon. Means we can tell that it is not a metal. It's not a metal. It's a non-metal. How say? We can just predict the properties of the metal. So non-metal it is. If we take carbon right, 1s2, carbon is 6. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p2 if we take. how many electrons are present in the outermost shell? Karun, how many electrons are present in the outermost shell? What is the valence electron of carbon? Karun. Am I able? See, you are not responding. Karun, what happened?
Sir.
You are not responding. You respond. What is the valence? What is the valence electron?
4.
4. Yeah. So it is 4. See, 4 means it's a non-metal. It's a non-metal. Non-metal ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು 4. So ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅದರ ಹೇಗೆ. See ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ means ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ silicon is having 4 electron, 4 valence electron, and carbon is having a 4 valence electron, 4 valence electron. But the property are not the same. They are, we call it as non-metal, but the property of silicon is different than carbon. Slightly difference is there between the carbon. So this is how we can just predict the metal. If the valence electron of an element, can I rub this valence electron definition? I hope you have written the definition of valence electron. Can I rub? So raise your hands. I hope you have written the definition. Okay, I'll rub it. So we can just predict if the valence electron are 1, 2 or 3, those elements are usually metals. Usually they are metals. If you tell 1, 2, 3. Sodium is having 1 valence electron. Magnesium is having 2 valence electron. So if you take aluminum is having again 3 valence electron. So that means it is a metal. So aluminum, how much? 13. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p1 means 3 are there. 3 valence electrons. So it is a metal. So like this way you can predict. So if the valence electron are 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, we can tell they are non-metal. So if the valence electron are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we can tell it's a non-metal. Understood? So there is a difference like this. So you will learn in higher classes about that. In 10th standard again we are going to study about the type of elements present. What types of elements again? Not only metals, non-metals and metalloids. We have studied in first chapter, second chapter, sorry. Apart from that, some group of elements are there. That also we are going to study in the 10th standard. Now this is how we can predict the properties of the elements. Is it clear? So if you have any doubt regarding this, you can ask the question now. If you have any doubts regarding this. Otherwise, we will move to the next concept, that is valency. So valency. So what do you mean by valency? Who will tell the answer? Raise your answer. You may be knowing about this now. What is valency? What do you mean by valency? Yeah, Vaishnavi Aragade. What do you mean by Chinmay Chaudhary? Okay. Aditi. Sorry, Abhiram Hegde. Chinmay Chaudhary, what is the meaning of valency?
Sir, the electrons present in the outermost shells of an atom are known as valency electrons.
What is valence electron, my dear? You told the definition of valence electron, no? What is valency I am talking about? You are telling same definition. Valency I am asking you. You are telling the definition of valence electron.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You are telling the definition of valence electron. I am asking you valency. What do you mean by valency?
Valency.
Okay, we'll ask Pranav. Pranav Agde.
So combining capacity of an element.
Combining capacity of element with other element. So very good. As your friend said, it is exactly a right answer. So yeah, Vaishnavi, tell me.
Combining capacity of an element is called as valency.
Yeah, Abhiram.
Combining the capacity of an element with another element is called as valency.
Yeah, very good. Aditi.
Valency is the combining of an elements in the same group of.
Yeah, okay. See, already you know it. So valency means what? Combining capacity. Combining. So capacity of an element with other element to form compound. ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇರೆ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ? To form compound. So to form a compound, that is the valency. See, I will take the example of what is written here on the board. I have written the electronic configuration of two elements over here. I have written the configuration of two elements over here. See, I have written calcium, valence electron is 2, like, and I have written the potassium here. Potassium is written over here. So valency of, what is the valency? So combining capacity of an element. When potassium is reacting with some other element, it will give the one electron. See the valency. So valence electron of potassium is 1, and valence is also 1. Valency is also 1. 1 is the valency. Actually, see, means whenever potassium will react with some other element, you think that it is reacting with chlorine. So it donates, it will give out one electron. It will give out the electron with the other element, and they become compound. So see, wait, I will show you. Chlorine is 17. So we'll see the valency of this one now. So what is the valence electron of chlorine? So 7 valence electron. Understood? So valence electron is 7. What is the valency then? Valence is 1. So maybe you may now see the difference. Between the definition. So what is valence electron? Number of electrons present in the outermost shell of an atom is called as valence electron. Combining capacity of an element with other element to form a compound is called as valency. See here, the valence electron of chlorine is 7 and the valence is 1. Remember that. So valence is 1. How this actually? Say every element actually wants to become stable. How? By losing or gaining electron. by losing or gaining electron during the compound. During the formation of compound, so it loses electron. So see, before starting this online classes, we were sending some works for you. I hope you remember. I have sent cations and anions. Raise your answer. You may be knowing that, no? Cations, I have told to memorize them. Cations and anions. Raise your hands. Yeah. I hope you have hearted that. I hope you have memorized that. Yeah, everyone is raising the hands. So it means you have hearted that. That means that I have given the valency there. Valency of silver is 1. Valency of potassium is 1. Valency of chloride is 1. Chloride, iodide is 1. Bromide is 1. See, all that I have given you, they are nothing but valencies. Valencies means what? When show combining capacity of an element with other element. So I'll give one example. I hope you have written this definition of valency. So can I rub this? So I'll rub this. See here. So I told you. See, valency of potassium. Valency of potassium is plus 1. And the valency of chlorine. Chlorine is -1. See, how will you see? Usually what happens? There is something called as octet configuration. There is something called as octet. Before this, we'll see that. Octet configuration. Have you anyone knows about octet configuration? Octet configuration. Raise your hands. Those who know what is octet configuration. Yeah, Bhumika. What is octet configuration?
Sir, there will be 8 electrons in the outermost shell.
Yeah, very good. As your friend said, it is right. So, see here, I'll give one example like neon. Neon, if I write, so neon atomic number is 10, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. If you see this, what is the valence electron? What is the valence electron of neon? If you see here, the 2s2, 2p6. How many electrons in the present here? 8 electrons. Valence electron is 8 over here. Means this is octet configuration. The elements which end with elements which ends with ns2 np6 electronic configuration. Electronic configuration. Electronic configuration. They are said to be octet element. Octet element. This is an octet element. This is an octet element. So write the valence electron of write the electronic configuration of argon. Atomic number is 18. Atomic number is 18. Atomic number is 18. Have you written? So I'll drop this. So we'll see later about the. So argon is 18. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3p6. Here, this is If you see the valence electron of argon is 8. Is 8. That means this is also octet. Octet, or it's called as noble gases. The elements which end with the NS2, NS2, NP6, NS2, 3s2, 3p6, or NS2, NP6 is called as octet configuration. All other elements want to become an octet. All other elements, they want to become an octet. ಬೇರೆ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಆಕ್ಟೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಹೇಗೆ? By losing or gaining electron. By losing or gaining electron. Very important concept of the lesson. Remember that. And it is very important for the next chapter also, atoms and molecules. So, to write the chemical reaction, this is very necessary. Understand this properly. So, octet. See, if I take, I told you. So, potassium is 19. So, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1. See here. So, valency is how much? Valency is 1. Similarly, if you take chlorine is 17. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. So, valence electron is 7. See here, if I take potassium, if you take potassium, you think that if it loses, if potassium wants to become potassium, you think that potassium combines with chlorine. How? By giving out the electron, by donating electron. Potassium donates 1 electron to the chlorine to become bond. That's why we write K plus 1. So, I told you cation anion. This is a cation. Similarly, chlorine is that the valence electron is 7. But to become an octet, how much it needs? 7 electrons. So it will receive one of the electron. It receives one of the electron. See, minus. So to become 8 electron, how much it needs? It is having already 7 valence electron. 7 valence. It needs one of the electron to become an octet. So valence is 1. Means octet. To become an octet is 8. How many valence electron is 7? 8 minus 7, so it becomes 1. Means 1 is the valency of the chlorine. That's why we write minus 1. Means plus 1 is why it is written, because one of the electron will be donated to the chlorine during the bonding. If potassium bonds with the chlorine, potassium reacts with chlorine to form potassium chloride. Here. So this minus 1, it needs 1 electron. It gives 1 electron to this. It transfers one of the electron. It gives one of the electron to chlorine, and it becomes KCl. This is nothing but potassium chloride. Is it clear? Have you understood? If you understood, raise your hands. Otherwise, those who not understood, just put the message in the chat box. Already have learned this, I think. I hope. Okay. So others, Swati, Swasti, Sri Krishna. Yeah, everyone knows about that, I think. Rachita. Okay, this is how actually it means. Valency means what? One of the. So valency means what? Combining capacity of an element with other element. When potassium combining with chlorine, potassium will give one of the electron to chlorine. When one of the electron is given to chlorine, chlorine gets 8 electron in the outermost shell. See here. In the outermost shell it gains. So one of the electron is given to this. So here it is already, here it is 5. So it becomes 6. It was given already. So when potassium gives electron, and if you see now the electronic configuration of potassium, it is NS2 NP6, means this became octet now. This become octet and this also become an octet. Then now they become stable. So Aditya, when argon is reactive with potassium, what will happen? So argon is called as noble gas. So argon, those element which ends with NS2 NP6 configuration, those element which have octet configuration will never react with other element. Aditya agreed. Argon will never react, neon will never react, helium will never react with other element, krypton will never react, radon will never react, xenon will never react with other elements. These are called as noble gases which do not react with other elements.
Okay, sir.
Is it clear, Aditya?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody having same doubt? You clarify with that, with this answer. So no noble gases will never react. Yavudu helium, neon, argon, krypton, radon, xenon. So these will never react with other element because they end with the octet configuration. Octet configuration means what? NS2 NP6 configuration. NS2 NP6 configuration end ಆಗುವಂತ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವುದು ಕೂಡ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಬೇರೆ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಜೊತೆ. So I hope you understood this concept. So again you are going to study this how to write molecular formula in the next chapter. There I will still elaborate that. Understood? You understand what is valency now? How to calculate the valency? How to find out the valency? So write the electronic configuration. See the valence electron. How many are there? To become an octet, how much it needs? That you have to find out. Or to become an octet, how much it can receive? How much it can receive? Usually see the elements ends with valence electron 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Usually they donate the electron. They donate the electron. Means their valency will be 1. If it is 1 valence electron, 1 valency. If it is having 2 valence electron, 2 valency. If it is having 3 valence electron, it is having valency is 3. But when it is a non-metal, the valence electron is, I told you, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6. They never donate electron, they receive the electron to become an octet. See, chlorine. Chlorine, how many electrons are there? Usually 7 electrons are there in chlorine. It will not donate, it will receive. To become an octet, it receive 1 electron. 1 electron togolutte. So it becomes 1. Very simple it is. See, when you are making any friendship, so our Bhumika is a new student for our class 9th. So Bhumika is a new student. So when she comes to the school over here, you remember she is very new to you all, but she will do some friendship. I think like Chaya Naik. So she will become a friend with Chaya Naik. How she will suddenly they cannot become friend. They will mutually exchange something. What? They communicate. So Chaya will ask, what is your name? Bhumika will tell him, my name is Bhumika. And see, Bhumika will ask something to Chaya. Where is your home? So Chaya ಹೇಳ್ತಾಳೆ, ಅವಳು ಊರನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾಳೆ. ನೋಡಿ, ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಏನಿದು? ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ಬೆಳೀತದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ. Or like Chaya may give one notes to Bhumika, or Bhumika may give one notes to Chaya. So like that the friendship starts. Similarly, one element will react with other element. One element will make a friendship with other element. How? by donating something. Yep. Sodium is donating 1 electron to chlorine to become a friend, to become bond, to become potassium chloride. Potassium chloride ಹೇಗಾಯ್ತು? One of the electron given to the chlorine receive ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳುತ್ತೆ. Like that it is. So that's why this is how the chemical bond happens to be. Chemical bond happens to be. So this is about the valence electron and valency concept. So if you have any doubt, you just ask me now.
Sir, done, sir.
Yeah, understood. Those who understood the concept, raise the hands. So just we will end the today's class. I hope everyone have understood. So if you have any doubt, you can just call me, or one doubt, Abhiram Hegde. Yeah, Abhiram, tell me. Abhiram. Abhiram, what is your doubt? Abhiram, what is your doubt?
Sir, helium noble gas, ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಆಕ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಲ್ಲ?
Octet ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. A very good question, Abhiram. There is one more role called a duplet role. Helium is a one element. Kindly listen here. Abhiram has asked one question. Good question. Abhiram is asking that helium will never become octet. Helium is a one element which become stable with 2 electron. So helium has 2 electron, means it is already stable, means it will become noble gas by duplet rule. Sorry. So octet rule already you know. One more rule is that duplet rule anta ide. Andre some of the elements they become stable. Element becomes stable by duplet rule. Is it clear, Abhiram?
Yes, sir.
Duplet rule anta ide. Hydrogen nodi, hydrogen ಬೇರೆ element ಜೊತೆ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ it loses or gains electron to become duplet. Hydrogen 1 electron ತಗೊಂಡು 2 ಆಗ್ತದೆ electron. ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಅದು duplet role ಆಯ್ತು. octet role ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ hydrogen ಗೆ. helium ನಂತರ ಏನು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ octet ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Yes, sir.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರು ಸೇಮ್ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. I hope you have understood. If you have any doubt, you can just call me to my number. So the meeting will end now within 5 minutes. So we'll stop the class for today. So tomorrow we'll see the next concept of the lesson. Thank you very much. The meeting is going to end. Thank you. Have a nice day.